So I'm Annie, and I am the creator of Omudra. Omudra is a yoga brand that is currently selling mats and soon to be selling online classes. I actually just wanted help trying to get my Instagram kind of connected and everything. And then I feel like once we did our strategy session, you gave me insight into, I guess, what I needed to actually get to a point where there was consistent sales coming through, because I'm still new in product development and this was my first product. I actually doubted a lot of kind of the things that I would now kind of I guess redesign in the future. And so you helped me really bring attention to more of the strengths and why I kind of why I actually stepped in with this first product in general, which was really rewarding, because my mind was focusing on, because I was feeling quite insecure about it, was focusing on all the limitations. Yeah, so the website was very minimal. I had hardly any like content photos. I was still I didn't have any, it was just really kind of basic, and just like a couple of photos. There was no traction on my website at all. I hadn't made any sales. And then in the first pretty much month of it, I was able to build more content and themes around my mats and actually build an actual brand and a personality to my brand. We have consistent sales now, and I only have about 30 mats left since the time we started working together, which has probably been about 4 or 5 months now, I think. And now I have a clear direction around kind of what, like, my own kind of authenticity in it and where I kind of want to grow the business to. Working with you really helped me kind of gain more confidence around just strategizing, and made me realize that it's more around the strategy, around why you do something, and there are steps that you can to get to where you want to be. And I feel like working with you, it really helped bring that into place. And it's been really nice to be able to actually have like a framework and an actual clear end goal and like logical steps to get from A to B. So I feel like was like the biggest thing that I got working with you. And yeah, I was able to create more consistent content and get an idea around how to actually speak around the strengths around what I've created. So that was really awesome. And working with you, I have already felt like it feels like most things are so doable. All I have to do is just, show up, put the work in, and have a strategy behind it, and just take step by step. And eventually, from where I started, I literally felt like I had no idea kind of how to do anything. And now, through my consistent efforts, it's like my content has gotten better. I've become more refined. I'm looking more professional. I'm speaking better. And I feel, way more confident to execute what I want now, which is nice. Even still today, it's like you're so available to help me kind of get to where I need to be. And like, that's the most important thing, I think, when it comes to having a mentor or someone that you can really lean on in those ways, and so committed to your vision as if it's your own. And like, I love that you get excited about my wins and things like that. That's kind of a dopamine hit. That's really rewarding as well.
Yeah.
I'm so happy you're doing this, because mentoring, I think, to me, that's been the biggest part of it, has been, that consistent feedback. And I feel so much more confidence now to be in business. And most businesses fail the first year, and the fact that I've been able to sell the mats with you and even start to think about, if you weren't here, I wouldn't have been able to kind of branch out and try and find those different streams of revenue, which now you're starting to, my mind's starting to wrap around that. I think that's awesome. You had all these systems in place, and you gave me clarity around confidence to be we can get here through these steps. And that was really empowering.
And would you recommend strategy codes to someone considering as a startup, or
totally.
Why would you recommend us?
Totally. I think you have it, what you have created and what you have going on is amazing. And I think you can, you do execute yourself, and you're able to really drop into you've been able to drop into my visions, understand where I'm coming from, and build steps to get to that. And you're, affordable for what you're giving. Like, you're giving me so much value, and you have such a huge background in knowledge and marketing, and what you've gone through as well with your businesses. And that's a huge amount of resource to someone who's just started, because we wouldn't think about all of these potential things, but you've experienced it, so you have such an asset to bring.
Thank you so much for taking the time today to tell everybody about what it's been like. And and
that's okay. Strategy Codes is awesome. Get onto it.
Thanks, hon.